Hey guys, welcome back to episode 5 of my custom operator concept videos for Rainbow Six Siege, where I come up with new gadgets and weapons with a character concept to flesh out the ideas. Please consider joining the community Discord linked in the description. It's great hearing your ideas and feedback on videos. Today we have the third operation in a conceptual year 1 for operators. After the fourth and final video for this project is released, I may take a break to prepare content for the second year. Without further ado, let's take a look at this week's operator concepts for Operation Isolated Strike. Our attacking operator today, though part of the SAS, comes from Taiwan. Lian, codenamed Tremor, was born on August 29th in Taiwan. Lian was a top-grade student, most known for their aptitude for literature studies and learning new languages. By 18, Lian could speak 7 languages: Mandarin, English, Korean, Japanese, Spanish, German, and French. As a young adult, Tremor moved from Taiwan to the UK, where they attended university. After meeting their spouse and marrying when they became a UK citizen, Tremor served in the Red Devils British Parachute Regiment, until eventually undergoing the exams to join the SAS. Being one of the 500, Lian had already proven strong military potential. And so, with the sudden increase in hiring from Rainbow, Tremor spent 6 months training as a Rainbow recruit at Hereford Base. During this time, they developed a strong sense of teamwork and adaptability, eventually leading them to joining Viper Strike, where they grew to be close friends with the Mute while assisting with his learning Korean. Tremor is somewhat of an enigma. Though strikingly confident and very easygoing, they preferred to keep their face covered, usually by a ballistic mask or heavy war paint. They have even been known to wear carnival makeup during birthday celebrations with members of Viper Strike. Tremor is a 3-speed, 1-health attacking operator with the role of frontline and entry fragger. Tremor is part of Team Rainbow and aligns with Viper Strike. The new gadget Tremor brings to the attacking side is the Charged Disruptor Barrel, or CDB for short. The CDB replaces the barrel options for Tremor's primary weapon. The CDB can be turned on and off with little delay using the ability button, and will not force Tremor out of ADS while doing so. When the CDB is activated, it shows a blue or red to the enemy gadget light alongside the end of the barrel. The CDB has a 5-second usage bar that will deplete over time when turned on. If used for 5 seconds consistently, it will overheat, forcing it into a 7-second cooldown. Additionally, if run for over 3 seconds, the CDB cannot be activated again until fully charged. While active, the CDB will apply a disruptive force around bullets fired from Tremor's primary weapon. These disruptor rounds create a small explosion on impact, causing a drop in accuracy and temporary loss of hearing. Think like a mini Zofia cushion that will only work if they hit close to or on the player. Additionally, the small explosions up the destruction capability of the weapon to be akin to Tachanka's LMG. And due to its explosive nature, it can clear partially vulnerable bulletproof gadgets such as Malusi's gadget, bulletproof cameras, and the new defending operator's gadget. However, utilities such as castle barricades, mirror windows, bulletproof shields, and barbed wire cannot be taken down. For Tremor's loadout, I have gone with a choice of primary options between the 416C carbine or L85A2 assault rifle. For a secondary, Tremor will be receiving the MK1 9mm And for their secondary gadget options, I have gone with the secondary gadget options of breach charge, EMP grenades, and frag grenades. I'd like to quickly remind you to like and subscribe for more, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss next week's upload. Our second operator coming in Operation Isolated Strike is Yedwa, joining the defending side. Yedwa, codename Yedwa Nkosi, was born in 1982 in Lesotho, a country of tradition surrounded on all borders by South Africa. Yedwa's family was one in 5 of the families who continued to uphold indigenous beliefs. However, with the modernized economy, his family faced great financial struggles that led him to feel responsible for providing more money for his family. This prompted Yedwa to joining the Lesotho Defense Force, where he remained for 17 years. Yedwa joined Nighthaven due to wanting to prevent people from using politics to initiate wars over land and resources, as was the history of Lesotho. Meeting with Kali and Osa, Yedwa was trained by Nighthaven, his drive leading him to becoming an operator on Nighthaven's task force, in time for when Nighthaven would rejoin Rainbow in the fight against the Keyres Legion. Yedwa is a 3-speed 1-health attacking operator with the role of anti-gadget and trapper. Yedwa is part of Nighthaven, and the new gadget Yedwa brings to the defending team is the Ubuthi. Yedwa receives 3 Ubuthi. This gadget is thrown and roughly the same size of a Banshee. It sticks to walls and ceilings, where it will open up like a flower and project a laser that is invisible to attackers. Once the laser is broken by an attacker, the Ubuthi will be triggered. When triggered, the Ubuthi will shoot a thin, high-tech harpoon into the attacker's torso. The Ubuthi also closes and becomes bulletproof. While impaled by the harpoon, the attacker becomes suppressed and cannot access any gadgets, primary, secondary, and drones. This includes disabling electrical gadgets that are currently active, such as jammable breaches, nomad air jabs, and claymores, or gadgets that require secondary activation like fuse. And yes, this will force a shield operator to put the shield on its back, isolating the player from using anything but their weapons. The player will no longer be disabled once they either remove the cable like a lesion mine, or melee the Ubuthi if it is within melee range. This is an electronic gadget, and it will be open when hit by an EMP. It can be shot while open, and is always vulnerable to explosives, making the Gon 6 and Tremor a highly effective counter. Yedwa's primary options are the Vector 45 ACP restricted to 1-time scopes, or the Supernova also restricted to 1-time scopes. The secondary options available on Yedwa are the P226 Mark 25 or the custom BPX Tactical that deals 34 damage, has a 1020 rate of fire, a large mag capacity at 42 with 120 shots total, and a mid-range between the SMG-11 and bearing 9 with high recoil like the SP SMG-9 when shooting for an extended period. Lastly, it is restricted to 1-time scope. Yedwa's secondary gadget options are either impact grenades or a deployable shield. As always, you can find a link to the community Discord down below where you can share your thoughts and your own creative operator ideas, with a chance to be featured in a future community showcase. That's it for today's video. See you folks soon.